everyone. So if we can find our mindful bodies, resting our hands wherever we're comfortable, our chest, our knees, whatever works. And we're just gonna take a deep breath and exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Close your eyes if you're able and comfortable to do so. Just notice your own breath as it rises and it falls. Notice how you feel. Are you sad? Are you happy? Is your body tired or relaxed? Just really notice your breath and listen for the sound of the bell. As the sound fades, you can open your eyes. So this week, originally I was going to do a different series. However, with things that are happening in the world today, I wanted to change it. So we were originally going to talk about more emotional regulation, and we'll do that next week. I do think it's important. But this week, there's a lot that's been happening, specifically in the United States. However, Canada as well. There's been a lot of racial injustice. I know these are two really big words, but racial injustice is when someone is treated differently just for the color of their skin. When someone is hurt or harmed or treated unfairly just because of how they're born. Is this right? No, we all know that this isn't right. We're born knowing that. But for whatever reason, there's still a lot in our world that's unfair. It's unjust. And for me, it makes me sad. Makes me really sad. I've been really sad this weekend. It makes some of my friends sad. It makes some of my friends really, really mad. And a lot have been working with this week. Feeling these strong emotions. And it happens, these emotions. It's part of being human. And I really do believe it's important when we feel these emotions, we honor them, we are honest that they're here. Don't get mad at myself for being so sad. It's important that we learn from these emotions. So what it's telling me when I'm so sad when I hear these stories is because this world still isn't fair. Stories that we love, like Harry Potter, or we always go to them because there's these stories of things just aren't fair. And unfortunately, sometimes life isn't fair, but it should be. And we're all working, most of us, we're trying to work together to make it so, to make it better, to make it fair for everyone. But it's hard work, and sometimes it's tiring, sometimes it's exhausting, but it's important. So this week I have changed our topics of what we're going to do, and we're going to learn stories of standing up, fighting for what's right, even when it's hard. It's hard work. It's not easy to stand up and not easy to fight for these things that are so important, like just fairness, that the color of your skin should not make it more dangerous for you to go outside or to make it harder for you to get a job or somewhere to work or somewhere to learn. But it's been like this, and we're trying to make it better, but it's not easy. So one thing that I'm going to implore you for a mindful moment of today is be mindful of the stories that you're inputting. The music, the media, the messages, everything. If it's books, children's books, if it's TV shows that you're watching, are different people represented? Are you only watching the same kind of representation? Are you only watching and reading stories about girls or boys? Are you only watching or reading stories about people of the same skin color or the same ethnic background or religious background? If so, try to learn, try to seek out different stories. Stories are important for us to learn and to move forward and to see others as human, just like we are. Sometimes if we don't really look out and try to learn about different people that look and sound and believe differently than us, it can cause a lot of hurt. So this week, join me on this journey of just being aware of what we're reading, what we're seeing, and learning to stand up, to fight for what's right. So for that, I'm going to now read the story Stand Up, Get Up, Stand Up, and I will be back with you at the end. Today we're reading Get Up, Stand Up, based on a song by Bob Marley, adapted by his daughter, Cedella Marley, and illustrated by John J. Caboué. When you meet someone talking big and thinking small, and their stinging words push your back against a wall. No matter the silly games that people play, you have hopes and dreams they can't take away. When their words bite, stand up for what's right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Some people need to be the pond's biggest fish. They don't speak the truth and only want their greedy wish. Remember to be true, the best of yourself. Then you'll be a friend to everybody else. Don't just sit tight. Be a bright light. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Other people parade around with their noses stuck up in the air. They strut about all puffed up, only thinking for what they care. But if you know the value of what life is worth, you will find your feet firmly planted on the earth. Love with all your might, be true to what is right. Get up, stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Be a good neighbor and cherish your sisters and brothers. Practice being kind to yourself and one another. What you give in goodwill shall be returned back to you. Share your truth and compassion. Together, there's much we can do. So now we see the light. We're going to stand up for our rights. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. I hope you enjoyed that story today, and we'll be back tomorrow with more stories about activism, about your community, about standing up for what's right. It's not easy, but we can do it together. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I won't be crying, but no promises.